Did you and Mary have sexual intercourse?
Why?
Did you?
Why are you asking me this question?
I have a very good reason. And now I want you to tell me.
I'm very... I love Mary.
Henry, I asked you if you and Mary had sexual intercourse.
Well, I don't think that's any of your business.
Henry!
I'm sorry.
You're in very bad trouble if you won't cooperate.
Cult films on video, one of the strangest films in recent years, seems to be running strongly around the country, and its title is Eraserhead. This was the first work by David Lynch, who went on to make Elephant Man, Dune, and the controversial new film Blue Velvet. Eraserhead is weirder than all three of those films put together. It takes place in a world that maybe looks a little like ours. It has things like steam radiators in it anyway. But apparently this is a different universe, a different world, and it stars John Nance as a frightened man who lives in that world of shadows and evil moments, threats and bizarre visions. To give you an idea of the film's style, here's the scene where he goes to his girlfriend's house for dinner.
Do I just cut them up like regular chickens?
Sure, just cut them up like regular chickens.
There's something really unsettling about the way that tiny little chicken is still alive on the plate, but that's nothing compared to the central scenes in this movie, where the hero and his girlfriend give birth to some kind of lizard monster that cries for the rest of the film until the gruesome ending, after which it doesn't cry anymore. The best thing about Eraserhead is the way it creates an absolutely original, threatening universe. Nothing in this movie seems reassuring or familiar. But one note, by the way, because I watched it just in the last couple of days on video, the movie is shot in a lot of darkness and shadows, and it's hard to see some of the details, if you watch it on video, details that would be clear in a movie theater.
Now, I didn't like the film when it came out. I still don't like it. I'm trying to figure out what is the appeal of it. First of all, it's very confusing to follow, but I'm trying to think that it is more of the college-age crowd that is embracing this film, and maybe they feel so alienated by the world around them that all the threats that are involved in this guy are all the kind of subconscious and sometimes conscious threats that they feel themselves. They don't identify with this guy as much as they identify with what is coming at him.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of. This film reminds me of a film made 55 years ago called L'Age d'Or by Salvador Dali and Louis Buñuel, one of the great masterpieces of surrealism. Both films have very disgusting images shot in a very crude way, in a very surrealistic way. And in the 60s, I think it might have been called a bad trip. Sometimes people want to go on one. It just makes them feel kind of creepy, and that's maybe what they're looking for.